In this video, we will try to understand how to calculate bid rate and ask rate when mid rate and spread is given. Here we have a data USD INR mid rate is 50.70, spread is 0.40, and we need to calculate bid rate and ask rate. So first let's understand how to calculate bid rate in this scenario. So formula to calculate bid rate is mid rate minus spread divided by 2. Now let's understand the logic behind this formula. What we are doing over here, we are using the minus sign. And why we are using here minus sign? Because we need to compute bid rate, and bid rate is less than ask rate. So we need to basically compute lower value. So that's why in order to reduce the value, we are using minus sign. Now another logic you can see in previous video, we have discussed that middle rate falls between bid and ask rate. So you can clearly see middle rate is greater than bid rate, but it is less than ask rate. So we need to basically move from middle rate to bid rate. So now to move from middle rate to bid rate, I need to decrease the value. So that's why we are using minus sign over here. So mid rate is 50.70, spread is 0.40, and we will divide this with 2. Now why we are dividing with 2 is because spread is the difference of ask rate and bid rate. So it is the difference of two components, but as of now I am calculating only one component, that is bid rate. So that's why I am dividing this with 2. So 50.70 minus 0.40 divided by 2, you will get answer as 0.20, and your final answer will be 50.50. So bid rate is 50.50. Now we need to calculate ask rate, and formula to calculate ask rate is mid rate plus spread divided by 2. Now ask rate is greater than bid rate, so we have to increase the value. As we have to increase this value, that's why we are using plus sign over here. Now another logic it can be, we have to move from mid rate to ask rate. So when we have to move from mid rate to ask rate, so we need to increase the value, and in order to increase this value, we are using plus sign. So 50.70 plus 0.40 divided by 2. So you will get answer as 50.90. So here we have a final answer. USD INR is equals to 50.50 / 50.90.